mute my mic. What's up, everybody? It's your boy SquallRush, and today is Nerding Out, the podcast where we go over some anime, some gaming, and a pondering topic of some sort. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Heard that recently.
Alright, welcome back, everybody. Welcome in. Testing. Oh, I'm a little low. I'll fix that later.
Are we alive?
Yes, we are all Gucci to go. Get this out of here. Alright.
Can you hear me at all there?
Yeah. Say something?
On the stream?
Yeah.
Speaking of us being all Gucci, does anybody know if Gucci Mane was ever sponsored by Gucci? Or did he just take their name?
I don't have a clue, to be honest.
Alright.
So, introductions. Shit, we don't have an intro question. 7 Ninja, what's the intro question? You're good at
Oh,
those.
fuck.
What game have you guys been playing recently?
Oh,
Give a short summary of what it is.
Alright, so you guys know the drill. Y'all could be a little louder, but Ninja the quietest. Alright, I'll boost him up a little bit on Discord. So my name is SquallRush, gaming addict, anime nerd, Dragon Ball Z fanatic, all that good stuff. Let's see, I got a Linktree /SquallRush. Got a bunch of platforms that I'm on, and if anyone knows any other platforms to be on, and if you let me know, I'll probably make an account for that too to post some content on there of some sort. I got a secondary link tree for my backup accounts because I got some backup YouTube accounts, backup TikTok, you know the deal. Let's see. Other than that, I did just post a new video for the announcement of me and DT Dub checking out the new update for Sparking Zero. So check those out. Check that video out. You're still the most handsome. I don't know about that, Brockstrap. You got second most handsome on the podcast behind me, but that's neither here nor there. Yes.
Just for that, he's fucking fourth because I'm first and second now. And you third, motherfucker.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, I got a new video out of testing out the new update where they got rid of a bunch of they nerfed a bunch of cheap tactics on the game for a lot of people, and me and DT Dub kind of tested out like the cheap tricks that people were doing and if it's like dealable now, and it's bearable actually. So pretty cool. Check out the video if you want to see like how they nerfed it. Other than that, game I am playing now, I'm actually playing Pokemon trading card game, the mobile app. My coworkers got me on it and I've been kicking ass at that game. I'm a beast. Ninja, Secret Cold Sauce, we gotta play that together sometime because y'all ain't ready.
Download right now.
Yeah, you about to get whooped 24/7, baby.
You up. I'm gonna fuck you up.
I'm gonna fuck your shit up. All right, take it away, Cold Sauce.
I ain't even using lube. What's up, everybody? My name is Hunter. I'm the most handsome man on this podcast right here.
Hold up.
I'm the guy that's about to... I'm not holding up so you can play a fucking... Oh, shit. What's the fucking opening question?
You plug your socials, any announcements, if you got any, and what game are you playing right now?
Yeah, I mean, you can find me on TikTok at Hunter on Tick. I'm literally playing Fortnite right now, but I just re-downloaded
Being cooked.
Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. Shut the fuck up, Ninja. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed 2, and if you haven't heard of that game, it's obviously it's a sequel, but it's about, you play as this apprentice of Darth Vader, and that's about it. I don't know. You can change your lightsaber color and shit, and it's pretty fun.
All right, boys. It's 7Ninja7. You can find me on Rumble, Game Jolt, and MeWe should lead you right back to my Rumble channel at 7Ninja7. I'm a ninja connoisseur, anime connoisseur, pretty much everything anime except for Yaoi or Yuri. And yeah. So what game I've been playing recently? I just recently started playing the finals. Now the finals for the main mode is like a 3v3v3. You have unlimited lives, you have a 3 different class system, basically light, medium, heavy, and you're basically just trying to take over a cash box, put it inside of this bank, and actually bank it. You gotta like do a kind of King of the Hill style type of game mode. And there's other modes where it's like four groups instead of 3, and then there's like a 5v5 kind of mobile King of the Hill kind of thing. It's pretty fun. Hope to see you there.
Like the anime King of the Hill?
No, not the anime? The cartoon? Is that what you
Yes.
meant by that?
Say
You-
shit. It's
Nah.
fucking-
Nah.
I knew you was gonna get mad at that. So.
Disrespect is crazy.
That's one of the ones, it wouldn't be better if it was an anime. That one has to be a cartoon.
Yeah, it does. I
Alrighty.
think it'd be more like Bebop.
Oh shit, my bad.
I think it'd be more like
Alright.
Bebop a little bit, honestly. Let's go.
Alrighty, peeps. So it's time for the anime segment. Let's get into it. Alrighty, welcome back. So we got an anime. We're taking it back to the past. If y'all remember Cowboy Bebop, as Hunter puts it, I say Bebop.
It's not as how I put it. That's how it's said. It's that's how you
to
pronounce it.
pronounce Cowboy.
Cowboy Bebop.
It's pronounced Cowboy Bebop.
It's
Get
definitely
fucked, Hunter.
Bebop. Who said
Get
that?
fucked.
Bill Dozer?
Nah, I just Googled.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I
Because
did.
the dude that the shit belongs to calls it the Bebop.
I've never heard him call it that.
And you never saw the show because he says it in every episode.
I've seen it a few times. All right, so take it away, Hunter. We'll start you off with the opening question. If you want to break down the anime and then start some topics rolling. What you got?
All right. Well, I want the chat to vote on if it's Bebop or Bebop for sure. So y'all put in BEE or BAY in the chat.
It's Bobop.
Shut the fuck up, Ninja. I can't really I mean, Cowboy Bebop, that was one of my favorites growing up. I used to love staying up late and watching it on Adult Swim and shit. And let's go with how influential was it to anime in America? Because it's pretty popular. I know a lot of people that have seen it.
I can't personally say that I really feel like there's any I'm sure there's probably some Cowboy Bebop like references in some animes, but like there's only been the one time that I remember seeing something from Cowboy Bebop, and that was that the bounty hunter TV show that they show every episode. I remember seeing that. I think I saw it in Trigun, but I've seen that kind of let's throw up this important information that's like you need to know a little backstory to understand it. I've seen that in other animes, but as far as like how Spike is, how Jet is, and how Valentine is, I wouldn't say I haven't seen something similar before.
In terms of influential, I wouldn't say it's influential. I agree it's like a pretty popular old school anime. Like when you talk about old school goodies, like animes, like Cowboy Bebop's always like in the topic. So there I mean it's definitely like a good anime. Like, you know, there's when you list like a bunch of old school ones, like the only ones I can think of besides Cowboy Bebop is like Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z. Like I can't even say Rurouni Kenshin is up there with Cowboy Bebop.
Noah Kenshin.
I could see like Yu Yu Hakusho being up there with Cowboy Bebop, but I can't see like a lot of the other ones I used to watch. Cause like I don't know, like a lot of us that watched it were probably like either teenagers or kids back then, and that was a pretty like old school, like not old school. It's like it was like one of those animes that's geared toward like the older crowd, you know, like it's got like smoking, it's got like deep like backstories, you know, like it's got loss. It felt like a very like adult vibe to it. So it was very cool to watch when we were like kids, you know. But
right,
I can't really say if that it was influential, to be honest, because I think a lot of us were too young to like really enact out anything like that, so to speak.
That's a good point. I just wish that the chat knew what you were talking about, because you kept on saying Bebop, and I'm just not sure if they're gonna understand that you were mispronouncing Cowboy Bebop. I think personally, it was like ahead of its time by a lot. It was one of the few animes at the time that actually had good voice acting. I think the production was really good. I don't remember any spots having like bad animation and shit like that. And also, like, I don't want to say it's in a class of its own, but it's certainly in a rare class where I don't see a lot of space related anime.
It's certainly an experience. I mean, like it literally felt like our current world just in space, and I certainly felt that there. I did think it was odd. I didn't see any aliens. Thought that was kind of strange, but it makes sense with what it looks like they just said. Let's take a step into the future and see what that's like. And then they chose like a bounty hunter so that like we could actually explore the world instead of just being stuck on one planet. I think this is something like I said about like Star Wars Outlaws about back, like Jedi's are usually purposeful versus a bounty hunter can kind of just do whatever, and so that's what we're seeing here.
Yeah, I want to get that game. I like that you brought up that it's kind of like our world today, but just in space. Because it kind of like, I kind of agree with that decision, because I mean, we've all heard this quote before, and my great grandmother, she died at 102 years old. She told me this on her 100th birthday. She said, the more things change, the more they stay the same. I mean, and if 100-year-old motherfucker is telling you that, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just are who we are, and we always gonna be who we are, as far as humanity goes.
What do you think about Spike as a fighter?
I think Spike was a fucking great fighter. I don't think I could beat Spike. He was extremely fast and very, very precise with his striking. He was a really good, really disciplined martial artist.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Like he had like a pretty good third eye, as you will. Like, because I just remember like in the first episode, remember how he gets like choked out, and by that dude selling the red vial stuff.
Red eye.
Red eye, yes. But he planned the whole thing. He knew he was there, so it was kind of
Right.
cool that he just allowed that, and he knew that it was there. And later, he ends up taking that dude on with the red eye stuff and beats him pretty easily.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool to see. And
Yeah,
then
he's a sly motherfucker, and like you said, his red eye, his third eye, you know, his awareness of situations is what makes him such a good bounty hunter.
Mhm. Bro, the way he slipped that virus into that lady's pocket is crazy. The Space Warriors guys, like, because she had no idea, and it was like last second stuck in hyperspace. Like, oh no, what is that? The virus clashes with the wall, and they basically, I think all they were gonna get turned into monkeys, but like, I thought they died.
You know what you just reminded me of? My first anime crush, Jill Valentine, I think her name was, from Cowboy
Joe
Bebop.
Valentine.
The girl on the fucking one with the big titties.
You said Jill
hi-
Valentine. Are you talking about the girl from Resident Evil?
No, the girl from fucking the Cowboy Bebop. I don't know if that's her name or not. I'm pretty sure it's Valentine.
I know Valentine's her name, but I heard Jill. I was thinking of that girl from Resident Evil when you said that.
What's
Hey
her first name?
Valentine, fool.
Rose? It's not Bay. I know
Faye.
it's not.
Faye with
Oh,
an F.
Faye.
Might
Cowboy
as well be
Bebop.
Bay.
Yeah, this would be my Bay. Also, like, and y'all don't judge me because I was like fucking 10 years old watching this shit, but Edward was my first femboy crush. I didn't know it was a dude until I started rewatching it as an adult, and they keep
No,
talking.
no, it's a girl.
Ed's a dude. I
No,
promise. Yeah,
no.
Ed's
Look at
a
y'all
They
look
dude.
like
confirmed it.
situation.
Faye
No, bro, go
confirmed
look
it.
it up. Ed's a dude.
Look it
No,
up,
Faye
JD.
confirmed it.
It's a dude. They use he the whole time. This is the Yamato thing all
No,
over again.
oh my god, bro. This is the same thing. It's
Oh,
a
you
girl,
ain't
bro.
it. It's a woman.
Look it up, dude. Edward is a boy.
Yes, Edward in Cowboy Bebop is a girl.
Oh shit! You didn't even look it up. You just waited a few seconds.
Here, let me share my screen. Are you looking at your laptop?
I'm
so you
on
can see this?
Xbox.
Oh my god, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna send a screenshot. Actually, 7Ninja, can you confirm this for me? You see the
I'm
highlighted
looking
stuff?
at the I'm looking at the wiki. It says her father. That is centric man. There you go.
What?
Her father is in early life. It's like Edward was born January 1st, 2058 on Earth. Her father and the centric man was basically her.
Dude,
Yep.
there's a
It's
whole
girl.
episode about him being a boy.
No, boo. She's not a boy. Like
Fucking
on,
Mandela effect. I
like-
know what I'm talking about.
no,
I
in the
remember
first
being very like feeling weird because I found out he was a boy.
no, fool, because the first episode she was introduced, I think Faye gave her like a bath or something. And I was like, "Oh, you're a girl." That's what she said at the end of the episode.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Well, I don't even like her no more. No, but
now that she's a girl, you liked her when she was a boy.
I had I was like, when I was younger, I was torn between her and Faye Valentine because I Like I used to like the skinny girls a lot. My first crush was this chick named Rebecca, and she was fucking fast. She was a really good athlete, and we used to all play tag, and it used to piss me off that I wasn't faster than her. But she was like really skinny. And then the other girl who actually I'm talking to right now, Caitlin, has, you know, she grew up to be more curvy, hips and big titties. So
The heck does that have to do with Edward?
Anywho,
Edward was skinny
Oh,
and Faye was voluptuous and delicious.
okay.
I think you're just hungry.
I could go cook something after this match. 7
All right,
people
Chino.
left.
Chino, if you're in the chat, is it Cowboy Bebop or Cowboy Bebop?
He calls it the bebop. Got it.
Or
Owns
Cowboy
the shit.
Bibbidi
The
Bop.
mechanic dude, Jet.
But since we're on the topic of like Spike's fighting and Edward, like, what'd you think about Edward's dad coming in out of nowhere toward the end and whoops the living shit out of Spike? Like,
I don't even remember that.
you don't remember that?
Oh, I didn't know we ever met Edward's parents.
It was just
Maybe I
his
didn't
dad.
finish the show.
You didn't finish the show?
I don't know. I'm starting to think I didn't.
Oh shit! Yeah, it was like
Might
the
be on
last few
Twitter.
episodes. What was
I
that?
feel like I would have remembered
Be on
that.
Twitter.
It's on Twitter.
I say it might be on Twitter.
Full episodes?
No, like the fight between Spike and Edward's dad might be on Twitter.
Oh,
Seems very
Yeah.
important, you know.
yeah. Spike and Edward's dad, they fought, and it was pretty cool because I think Edward's dad was a bounty, and so Spike went after him, and then yeah, dude, like Spike was going all out, and it looked like Edward's dad was just chilling, like whoosh, blocking shit, whoosh, then smacking him in the face, like nothing, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. But it was random, but it was pretty cool. Let's see. Spike versus Edward's dad.
I think you forgot to put Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, I'm about to add that. Wait, you said that wrong, didn't you? Cowboy
Bebop.
It's Bibbidi Bop.
No, he said it
It's
correct.
Bibbidi
Bop.
Bebop.
Bebop.
Bibbidi Bop.
Skitty bop.
I know that, Edward.
Which one? This one? What
One
the
above it.
Fuck. I think that's a dude there.
It might be. Quick before Cold Sauce looks at it. Yeah. Fill it
Shut
out.
up. I'm not seeing this fight anywhere.
Dang.
Wait, how the fuck? Oh, we're in
All right, let's talk about thoughts.
Nerding
What do you guys what's your initial thoughts on it? Do you like it? Why or why not? Seven Ninja, we can
Cold
start with
Sauce.
you.
Okay. I think it's a great show. It's not really for me. It wasn't bad. I could certainly see why people liked it. It's just like, you know, I heard someone describe it basically as like we're seeing people living their mundane lives. And I think I was looking more for I came into this looking for more of a focused story. And what I got was more of it felt more like world building as a story itself. And while world building as a story itself would have been fine if I came in that way, I kind of didn't enjoy it because I was looking for something. Because we see like the very first episode, we're literally seeing Spike's past. So I'm thinking we're going to see hints all across the whole show. And I just never saw that until like certain episodes. So I don't hate it. I just think to myself that like I like world building in the background, but maybe not as a show. I could go dig into it. I could do something like that, but as far as just as a show, I'm not a big fan of it.
That's a great point. I think that was the biggest flaw of the show.
All right, what do you think? What's your thoughts on the show, Hunter? You like it? Why or why not?
I give it a 8 out of 10, and the only reason I don't give it peak anime status, 10 out of 10, like Dan to Dan, is because of what Ninja just said. There wasn't enough story. There was certainly a lot of episodes, but not a whole lot happened.
I can agree with that. Yeah, that type of show is probably good back then, because back then we didn't have too many animes to like really watch that were like action packed stuff like that. Nowadays you got like a bunch of action animes all over the place. You can like scroll the front page of Crunchyroll and find like 10 of them right off the bat. So like back then, like those type of animes were really popping, you know. But I do agree, it was like the first 2 to 3 episodes were pretty action packed, pretty cool, and then there was like I want to say like half the season went by, and then there was like a midpoint where some real cool shit happened. Then another half the season goes by where they're just dicking around. Then at the end, it was some more like the end, like some cool shit happened again, some real story shit. It, you know, like it kind of reminds me of like Samurai Champloo. Like Samurai Champloo was really like that back in the day.
It's almost like it's a lot of filler.
Yes.
Like Boruto. Boruto.
You get that cough checked out, man.
What'd you say? Would you say, Hunter? You were coughing.
No, that's all I was doing. I was just coughing. I didn't say anything of importance. For sure.
Sound like you said some Boruto while coughing. Can you confirm or deny this?
Oh, I mean, there's quite. I can understand why you might have accidentally heard that, because we were talking about having way too much filler. So, yeah.
So you were saying some Boruto then?
Alomon came in. What's up, Balo? How you doing, bro?
Balruto.
Balu.
Baluto.
Ballbop.
Boss Brown. What's up, bro? Thanks for coming by.
Actually, Squall, I'm glad you brought up like the timing of when the anime came out, because that did work in its favor for the time it came out, with the whole not having a story thing. Because like I wasn't making sure I watched every Saturday night or whenever it came on, you know what I'm saying? Like it was on television. We didn't have streaming sites where we could just sit there binge watching a fucking story, you know? So for back then, those types of shows, like they did good like that. Like we have, especially for Cowboy Bebop. That's probably why I loved this so much when I was a kid, because you put it on and whatever episode you on, you got the whole story of that episode in that one fucking episode. Like in the beginning, all right, we're going to get this guy, he's on this planet. They go to that planet, they get the guy, but they let him go every fucking time. They never fucking get paid.
Yeah. If that show was to come out today, like it probably wouldn't hit as hard, because like back then, like all the shows were kind of like that, just a lot of filler, sprinkle some actual story shit in here or there. But today there's like a bunch of action everywhere, or there's always something that progresses the story here, like at least within like an episode or two, you know. So like the stories move a lot faster, you get more bang for your buck with your time in today's animes. But like back then, like that was acceptable, you know.
Right. Absolutely.
Honestly, if they would have sold it as a slice of life anime, I think it probably
kind of was, wasn't it?
I mean, it was, but it seems like it's supposed to be more than a slice of life. If they would have sold it as a slice of life anime, I think it would have been better. Then again, I'm talking from now and not like back then. So,
it seems to me like Ninja's own expectations of things are what's getting in the way of Ninja enjoying things.
This particular one, yeah, I guess so, 100%.
You're one to talk, Hunter. Every anime we bring up, I hated it.
What are you
I hate
talking
this show.
And he's kind of right. Hey, like,
What do
got
you
it right on
mean,
that.
dude? Dan to Dan is literally the best anime of all time.
I was really expecting you to hate that show, like for some odd reason.
Tell you what,
Oh, I
I hated that fucking last episode that I just watched. Blue balled the shit out of me. Didn't nothing happen in that goddamn episode.
Well, why did you hate Hell's Paradise again?
Oh, because the fucking protagonist is a badass, but he doesn't want to fight.
See,
He's
you need
fucking
someone.
Gohan. I don't want to watch a fucking show about Gohan. No one does. That's why when Akira Toriyama was ready to pass the torch to Gohan, everybody was like, put Goku back in the fucking spotlight. I'll fucking take Goku over Gohan every fucking day.
Let me search through this suggestion list. What else did we go over?
Fucking Castle in the Sky. I loved it. I didn't finish it, but I loved the first half of it.
I knew he would go finish it, Squall. I already told you. I already knew it.
What
No
el-
one liked
what else?
the big machine. So that's whatever.
The suggestions
Somebody eat
list
some
is so
fucking hot
flooded.
dogs.
Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Jujutsu Kaisen, did you see what I put in the
Yeah, I
they're
saw
all
that.
over the Fortnite thing right now. Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen fucking, I'm not gonna say it sucks. I'm really not. But I hate it because it's just a fucking Naruto ripoff. That's all it is. I'm just watching some dude who likes Naruto too much write a story.
My Hero Academia.
All right, that's
You
the
won't watch
fandom. I'm not even giving them a chance. I heard about the fandom and I don't want to be associated in any way.
What other animes did we go over?
And he wouldn't have liked the first episode. And it would, worst part is it'd be explained why he's like that. he wouldn't like the first 5 episodes.
What you mean? I'm so confused right now.
Squall, he wouldn't even like the first 5 episodes simply because of Deku. Deku alone.
Oh yeah, he's always crying. He's always
He
scared.
wouldn't like this.
Oh God, no! I'm not watching that fucking shit.
Oh.
Attack on Titan also sucked. Everybody says that Attack on Titan's fucking peak anime. It's the best fucking anime ever. No, it's not. It's just fucking animated really well. The artwork is really good. That's it. That's why you fucking idiots keep fucking ogling at the screen going, oh, it's so fucking pretty. But the story sucks and the characters are all suck. Like terrible. Like, oh my God, there's this threat to our lives heading this way. What should we do? I don't know. Let's fucking sit around crying and just accept death. That's all that show is. That's the only thing that happens in Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah, you hated Attack on Titan. That's pretty crazy to me. Let's
It's
see.
more
what
crazy
else.
to me that people like it.
I mean,
The next anime we talk about, I guarantee it's gonna hate. I don't know what the anime is gonna be, but he's gonna hate it. First 5 episodes, guarantee.
I like.
Bro.
I haven't seen many episodes, but I really like Dr. Stone.
oh shit, that's
Okay.
different.
Until he went into some specific episode, and he might drop. He
I
might
don't know.
drop.
I caught it on Toonami a couple of times, and I was learning a lot of shit, and I was like, "This is fucking cool. Like, I like this shit. Give me an interesting show and throw in some like education. Like, this is fucking nice. I want more of this. I want a lot more shows to teach me shit that I wouldn't go out and learn on my own because I'm fucking lazy."
Yeah.
Did you watch Dungeon Meshi? You asked me about it, so I'm wondering.
Oh no, Artemisia. I was telling her about it, and but I couldn't figure out. Oh, not even Artemisia. That was my stepsister that I used to date.
Wait, what? What? Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Walk that back. What do you think?
Stepsister. Step. Okay.
That
It's all
was
good.
you say
I just heard sister, and I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, we
You sure you don't live
we
in
met-
Alabama?
No, I live in Louisiana.
Oh, close enough.
Pretty close.
Yeah. All this shit that you heard about the South, we got it like this is the dirty South. That's what they call Louisiana. But no, we like our parents had been dating for a little while, and then whenever our parents got serious, like we met, and then like we couldn't get away from each other, and we were both still in high school, and like I used to set my alarm for like midnight. I used to go sneak into her room and shit like that. And then I probably shouldn't be talking about this. This is Blaine's sister.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Did he expose him? Oh no!
Oh, God.
I don't even think I ever told Blaine.
All right, let's
but,
switch it back. Let's reel it back. Cowboy Bebop.
Anyway, like after a few months, I was like, I don't think our parents are gonna break up. And she was like, yeah, we should probably break up. So we just fucking stopped.
Okay. What about Legend of Vox Machina? Did you like that one? I don't think you were there. I don't think you were there for that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like I feel like I've heard of that anime.
You didn't watch
but
it.
I definitely can't picture anything from it in my head right now.
All right.
My cousin Dane told me to watch Black Clover, but I heard that one was just a Naruto ripoff too.
Oh, it's probably better also. Just like Jujutsu Kaisen.
Shut the fuck up. Naruto hating loser.
Bro.
Nah, I just always gotta push.
Next
the buttons
topic.
whenever
Why
I
does
can.
Squall hate Naruto?
But I did want to bring up the fact that as good as a bounty hunter Spike is, why are they always broke?
Because if they rich,
I
we would
answered
have
that
a show.
earlier.
What?
Because every time they go and like every episode, they're like, this fucking man is wanted on like whatever TV show. And they're like, all right, we're going to this planet. We're going to get this dude. And they meet the person. And it's always like some kind of situation. Like one of them, the dude wound up being like freaking 90 years old or some shit. They were like, we can't bring this dude to prison. Or like another one was like, oh, this dude's like a fucking really good guy or some shit like that. It's just always shit where like they didn't feel right about turning them in, so they never turned anyone in.
Plus, if they were, if they had a decent amount of money, Squall, we would not have a show. So you gotta have some plot, like reason why they going around.
But yeah, well, I mean, they would just buy better guns and better ship upgrades and.
Spike does not need a better gun. This dude can snipe with a pistol. Bro, you don't need no better gun.
We would have took down the syndicate.
He can snipe with a fist, bro.
My hot take on Cowboy Bebop. Or do y'all want to save our hot takes?
Now I'll go for it.
My hot take is that the live action was better.
Oh Lord. Oh God.
Well, I haven't watched it, so I don't know how good or bad it is. Well,
They
let us
ruined
know.
They ruined Vicious's character, bro. Vicious looked like the
They ruined
biggest
Vicious's
wimp
character?
ever. Yeah. Vicious was like
Well,
this cool, like quiet, silent, I'ma kill you without a second thought type to like, oh God, please master, don't hurt me. I'm just asking for a scrap of bread here.
what fucking show did you watch? What are you talking about right now?
The live action one, dude. He turned
Dude,
into a
Vicious
wimp.
didn't take shit from nobody. What are you talking about?
Bro,
Vicious,
he was on
when
his
he walked
knees.
when Vicious was on camera, it was like when Magneto got on camera. Like you knew shit was important right now. And people were in danger right now. When you saw Vicious, people were fucking scared.
No, live action, bro. I quit watching because he was such a wimp in that show.
Oh, so you can quit watching the show because somebody's such a wimp. But when I quit watching fucking Hell's Paradise, somehow it's a problem.
Yeah.
You do it so often. You do it so
Yeah.
often.
It wasn't just that. They deviated from the anime show like a lot. And then so I was like already tinkering on the edge, like, and then once I saw how much of a wimp Vicious was, I was
they
like,
deviated from the show. They fixed problems that the show had. They didn't name changes that they made. I guarantee you, everything you about to say is shit that when you were watching Cowboy Bebop the first time, you were going, why they didn't do this like this? Why this is done like this, but this ain't done like this? Like Spike, like Vicious, he has a code name that is an adjective. So Spike's code name in the Syndicate, in the live action, was Fearless. But in the anime was fucking nothing, because some reason he didn't have a code name, because the writers didn't feel like giving him one, because they were what, in a hurry? Like, what the fuck? Stupid shit like that.
oh, the only reason why you like the live anime or live action is because he has a code name.
How the fuck is that what you got out of what I just said?
Because you didn't list anything else. You just was like went on a rant on how like it's way cool that the writers gave him Fearless in the.
All right,
in the live
tell me
action.
something that the live action did differently from the anime that you specifically did not like. Other than this made up idea that Vicious was somehow a coward.
Yeah, I wiped that show from my memory banks because it was so trash. I just remember
just
Vicious
wanted to
being
hate.
on his knees, begging like a higher gang leader for something, and then the higher gang leader like kind of was like,
His
angrily,
bosses?
no, and then he was like, and he looked so scared, and like that broke it for me. Vicious was the top
I
dog.
genuinely don't know what you're talking about.
He was so cool
And
in
he
the
definitely
anime.
was a top dog. He had I don't remember if this was in the live action or not, but I remember it was so fucking cool in the anime. He had a pet fucking vulture that would sit on his shoulder all the time. That shit was bananas.
Oh
I'm gonna
shit,
get
Boss
these hot
Brown.
dogs cooked eventually.
Boss Brown said, any fan-made live action of Cowboy Bebop is definitely better than the live action series. Oh,
Well, he's entitled to his wrong opinion.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know if it's a fan. I've never seen a fan-made live action of Cowboy Bebop. I doubt I'm going to. But I thoroughly enjoyed the Netflix live action Cowboy Bebop.
I haven't seen one yet either. If there is one, I'm pretty sure it'll be better than the live action.
I tell you what, anime does definitely have better fan-made live actions than the actual live action. Fucking Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah, that's facts.
I seen a fan-made live action of like the Future Trunks fucking movie. It went hard as fuck.
A fan-made live action of the Future
Yeah.
Trunks. Oh shit.
Yeah, the Future Trunks movie. I think it was like Korean, maybe.
So a couple of things Boss Brown said. One Piece has got to be the GOAT anime. And then he wanted to ask, do you like Detective Conan?
That anime is long. Holy crap. Oh my god. That thing's still going on. It's still going, bro.
Hold on. I got a really hot dog in my mouth.
What?
Oh,
What?
I got
What?
full of
I
hot.
don't know. I don't know, man. He's kind of gay to me.
That was hot. What's the fucking question?
Do you like not Cowboy Bebop? Do you like Detective Conan?
The late night show host?
No. It's an anime,
Anime.
with like was it a detective, like an adult or teenage detective who gets turned into a kid? 'Cause I know he's a kid throughout the show, but he has like an adult voice in his head when he thinks.
I think it's an adult.
Like Yu-Gi-Oh?
No, he's like got reverted to a kid, I believe. Like
No, I've never
Yu-Gi-Oh,
seen
he can turn into like somewhat of an adult. Yeah, that's right. He's an adult
But I
that
don't-
gets turned into a kid. Okay, cool.
I gotta address the first thing that he said. He said One Piece is the GOAT,
We can
Anime.
skip over that. We can skip over that.
and
Yeah.
I have to disagree.
Oh, we got okay. Let's get into this.
I'm obviously the biggest One Piece fan in the Discord, in the group, and I thoroughly disagree that it's the greatest of all time. But I do think that it will be the greatest of all time when they come out with the One Piece, when they fix the literal only problem in
One
the
Piece.
show, which is the pacing of the fucking show, bro. Like, it's, what is it, 1,200 episodes now? And I'm gonna be honest, better anime companies could have done it in 500. Like, they not good. They're terrible at pacing, dude. Terrible. So I think the One Piece will be the greatest anime of all time. But it's still nothing's ever gonna beat Dragon Ball Z. It can't. The only thing that's gonna wind up beating Dragon Ball Z is Gravity, which, by the way, is written by Hunter Bro and should be getting
Owned by
published
Einstein.
soon.
Pretty good
It's
book,
what?
if I say so myself.
Found by Einstein.
What the fuck?
Wait, you read it?
No,
No,
he didn't read it.
I haven't read it.
Ninja read it.
I read a few
Ninja said
pages.
Ninja gave it a good review.
Wow, well, you didn't read it. That's tough.
I need an audio reader or like a one that reads to me.
Download Google Play.
Google Play. Okay, I'll check it out. Let me see. I'm gonna DM it to you so I remember to look for it.
Ninja's the one that knows how to do that shit.
Final thoughts on Cowboy Bebop. Then we can probably move on to
Bebop.
the Game Awards. Yo, Boss Brown, is it Cowboy Bebop or Cowboy Bebop?
Or is it Bibbidi
Jack.
Bop?
So my final thoughts on Cowboy Bebop. I think it's a pretty
Bebop.
good show. If I was to recommend it to anyone else, I'd have to give them a warning of some sort. Like, hey, remember, it's from the past, 20 years ago, 20 plus. So it's gonna take a little bit of patience, but it's got some good moments. So make sure you keep that in mind. It's a good show with some patience. I like the the older vibe it gives. There's not that many animes out there that give very like vibes like that. Like a lot of animes nowadays are like kiddish, like some like not like too kiddish, but you can tell it's got like there's gonna be some plot armor up in this bitch. We ain't gonna see many many people dying. You know, this show had smoking and stuff like that, which you don't normally see in animes anymore. It had guns, like alcohol, it was very older vibe. To give me either of these sets of guys to make a Cowboy Bebop live series. I think that's what he posted in Discord. But yeah, the show, I like the show. I like it didn't feel like it had like it didn't give off kid vibes. It was a different vibe that it gave off, and that's what kind of made it unique. And especially to us watching it like 20-ish years ago, we were all kids or teenagers at the time, and we wanted to be part of the cool kids. We wanted to be like see what older people are into, you know. So that's what was really cool about it for me. I'd give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. I mean, like, I'm comparing it to old standards, of course. You know, if you bring it up to today's standards, I'd probably give it like a 6. But like, since based off my nostalgia of it, I'll give it an 8.5. Sue Cold Sauce, go for it.
All right, well, I'm gonna give y'all an actual review, cause Squall is obviously hating and dick riding the fuck out of these new animes for no good reason at all. I'm also gonna give it a solid, I'm talking solid, steel, solid 8.5 out of 10. But I would warn people before watching it, not at all the same warning Squall said earlier. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking just now. I would warn them that the show didn't come out when you could binge watch shows, so it's not focused on story. Each episode has its own story. It's more focused on just being what it is in the world that it is. But it's still a great show to watch, and it certainly stands the test of time because the animation and the voice acting are perfect 10 out of 10s, and that's something that will always be great in anime. That's going to make your anime great regardless. It has nothing to do with how old it is. If that show was 400 fucking years old, you wouldn't be able to know. You could watch that show right now. If you never heard of it, you'd think it came out fucking last year or some shit. It's a great show. It's done perfectly, and it's always gonna be great. And Squall's a bitch.
I don't know, bro. Me and Seven Ninja got pretty similar tastes based off his reaction of it. Go ahead, Seven Ninja. What final thoughts on it? I'll let you speak for yourself.
Cold Sauce is an old man. He likes old man shows.
We're on the same age.
Anyway. I thought the show. I can see why people thought the show was good. I just kind of didn't really get into it too that much. I think my biggest issue again was the fact that there was no real story plot point I could really follow, and because of that, it just felt like a bunch of world building. Again, it really just felt like a world building anime, which in a way would be kind of cool to see, like what it would look like to see ourselves in the future. But as it is for me, I would say that show was a 7.9. Not bad. I'm just not into it.
Yeah, that's not what you were saying before the podcast. You said you couldn't make it past episode 5 because it just.
Oh, I watched
really
it.
Like it.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I didn't.
See, I know why you didn't like it. It's because you didn't grow up with this show. You watched it just now when you're older, and compared to like Jujutsu Kaisen, Hell's Paradise. A lot of these good animes that Hunter's bad taste doesn't like, you like these, you know? But Cowboy Bebop, I could see why you didn't like it, like, because you're comparing it to all these newer great animes, you know? Like, well, your taste in anime has been oversaturated with all these great new animes like Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen, you know? All that good stuff.
Squall's animes that he likes, all these new animes, it's all like the processed food versions of the real good homemade animes like Cowboy Bebop and Dragon Ball Z and Naruto and Baki Hanma.
Cold Sauce like filler.
I liked the show like when I was a kid, but I can see why, like, if someone our age was to watch it now, like, wouldn't like it. You'd have to be a person that likes slice of life anime, like reincarnated
Well, yeah, if
as
you
a
just
vending
gonna sit there
machine.
and binge watch it, you're not gonna like it. Like I said, every episode has its own story. It wasn't made for today's time when you could sit there and binge watch the first 10 episodes the day the anime debuts, and you go into it knowing, oh, this is just another Naruto ripoff. But I'm gonna go ahead and give it a chance. And they're like, oh, okay, so this is like Naruto, but they curse a lot. Okay, I guess I can still watch it. You know, it's not as good as Naruto, but it's still pretty good. Jujutsu Kaisen, you copycatting piece of shit.
All I'm hearing is that you have bad
Jujutsu Kaisen
taste.
sucks.
All I'm hearing is you got bad taste in anime. So it's fine.
I
It's
have
fine.
good taste in anime. That's why I don't like these new animes.
Oh my god.
It's fine. It's
My
fine.
palate for anime is used to good, authentic, home cooked meals, and I'm sorry, but this processed food bullshit is not doing it for me.
It's fine. I
That's
like
why
some
I
of the
got in the
animes.
kitchen and I started cooking myself. Gravity will be published soon.
In 5 years.
Nah, I need to just find a publisher. That's the only thing. It's already ready.
I'll make sure to leave a bad review for that. But all right,
Wow.
gaming
Fuck you
section.
Motherfucker.
All right, gaming section starts now.
Fight for the light, till the dawn first glow. Fight for the right, feel the power flow. Fight with all our might, and the truth will show.
Hours or some shit, and
Mhm.
IGN broke it down into 13 minutes, and Penguin did a video on it, and it was also 13 minutes. So I watched like half of IGN's and half of Penguin's.
Well, there's a dude in the comments who actually posted all the winners, like the sections, and like when you go to it, it shows who the winner was. So fighting game was the first one. If it will fucking play. Wait, your other link, does it show it?
Did this win?
Seven Ninja?
Yeah, the winners.
You all category. We'll start with best game direction. So there is best game direction. Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Metaphor, Refantasio, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. The winner is Astrobot. Who do you guys think should have won out of this list?
I actually thought Astrobot would win. I figured people weren't going to vote for Shadow of the Erd Tree just because it's a deal.
Are we live right now?
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Balatro is a distinct taste. Like you kind of have to want to play a card game versus everything else is kind of like in some form of the it's in the same position. Final Fantasy Rebirth. Square Enix has kind of been doing bad enough right now that I can kind of see why people wouldn't vote for that as much as like it could probably be a good game, but like Square Enix has not been doing that great right now. So that will probably affect the votes as well. It didn't really surprise me Astrobot was good because it reminded me of like a Super Mario Sunshine, which I remember being a really good game. And this is just like the PSN collaboration game. So I actually foreseen this being pretty good. I didn't know if it would win, but I thought it'd do it. So I'm kind of glad to see it.
As a game direction wise.
Yeah, I think it was fun.
Huh? What about you, Super Cold
Cool
Sauce?
thoughts.
What are your thoughts on the 6?
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Like I don't really keep up with like today's shit enough to have an opinion on like any of this.
Well, yeah, I see your point.
I'm just excited that about some of the new games coming out. There's gonna be like a Borderlands 4 coming out that I heard about.
Here
But,
you go upset
yeah.
about how the characters look, like the Vault Hunters look on Borderlands 4.
But I like I was excited to hear that Squall tested that Sparking Zero update and they got rid of some cheese shit. And then what's that other thing I was excited about? I don't know.
Well, I did hear good things about Astrobot. I know it was like, I think that came out when like some other hot games were out, and I was surprised to see that take some people's attention away from other games. I forget when it came out.
Astrobot or Astro Boy?
Astrobot.
Yeah, I think it came out like around Black Myth Wukong or Sparking Zero. I'm not sure. Like,
I think it was
like,
Wukong.
Okay, yeah, because it was when I was like seeing people play it, I got the game and I would like watch some people's streams, and some people would be playing this instead. I was like pretty shocked. But as a game direction, I didn't play Metaphor Ran Fantasio, but it looks like it's made by the same guys as Persona, the Persona series. So
Yeah.
those stories are really good. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed the Persona 5 story. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, kind of a hot topic, but I actually don't like the direction they're taking with Final Fantasy VII. They completely changed the whole story. I was fully expecting like them to keep it the same, but they went a whole ass different direction. So I'm giving that a down thumb when it comes to like direction. I'll still play the game, but I don't like it, what they did with it. Black Myth Wukong, I like the direction they went with it. They kept, I know, like Hunter, you say you didn't like it because it's not even Wukong, Sun Wukong,
Right.
but I say fuck it, bro. Like, it brings some lore, like people to the lore of the original Dragon Ball like story. So I like it. I like that direction. Balatro, I can't give a good insight feedback on that game. Never played it, never really heard of it. I just know it's a card game. Astrobot, I can see why it's such a great game, like why it won best game
They
direction.
wouldn't have named it Wukong. You know, like if they'd have just named it something else, would have been great.
See, best narrative. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. What is narrative? Is that like story? Best
I'm
story?
assuming story.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm assuming story.
So Final Fantasy VII
What else would it
Rebirth,
be?
Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, Metaphor Ran Fantasio, Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2. When it comes to story for Rebirth, I'm giving that a hell no. So I'm glad that didn't win. Never heard of Dragon Infinite Wealth. Don't know anything about Hellblade 2.
Games.
Huh?
You'd have to like the Yakuza games for Like a Dragon.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Those games they have a bunch of games. I'm not surprised that they're in the list, to be honest. If they're doing that well for this long, I'm assuming it's a good series. I got no feedback for Hellblade 2 or Silent Hill 2. I know some people were streaming Silent Hill 2, or they got Silent Hill 2 instead of Sparking Zero. So to me, that actually says something about the game. I'm not surprised that it's in the list. Metaphor Ran Fantasio, like I said before, it's the same company that makes Persona, so they give good games. They make great stories. That's all I got to say.
They're pretty consistent. Like how like Nintendo is pretty consistent about their games. They're pretty consistent about how good their games are. So this actually doesn't surprise me at all. I don't know much about Hellblade to really talk about that. And Silent Hill 2, I'm gonna be real with you. I heard more about Final Fantasy than I heard of Hellblade and Silent Hill. So I think it makes sense.
Fuck Ubisoft.
Who makes Ubisoft? Or which game did Ubisoft make?
I think he's just talking.
The Assassin's Creed
Yeah, he's
games.
just talking.
No, I have a legit reason for saying fuck Ubisoft. They became like really greedy. They started doing a lot of DLCs and fucking shit like that. And they make it aggravates me because they have good like mechanics. Like they have good parkour and shit. That we see in Assassin's Creed and what we saw in Prince of Persia. But also, like they're always, like I said, they're money hungry, so they're so ready to fucking rush this thing out the door and start making money off of it that they don't sit there and test it enough, and then they wind up like the shit. It just doesn't work the way it should. We've seen that a lot in the movement mechanics of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. And they just refuse to get better. They don't want to take their time. They just want to make money. So, fuck them.
You got any feedback on the best narrative options?
I don't know any of those games.
What about Silent Hill 2?
Artemisia made me watch that movie. I told her I didn't want to because it was scary. And then we watched it and I was right. It was scary. No, I was really fucking aggravated that she made me watch it. And so I got to choose the next two movies. But I think it's her movie next. No, it was her movie last time because she made me watch some stupid fucking serial killer documentary.
I hear girls like stuff like that.
Yeah, for
I'd
no
love about that.
fucking, it's so stupid. Like, I don't understand it, dog.
Yeah, like there's like memes of like a girl like watching like a scary movie and they're just sitting there shitting their pants hiding behind covers, and then it's like it cuts to like them watching a serial killer documentary and they're just like chilling, fully invested.
Right.
Alright, best art direction. Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Metaphor, and Neva. I don't know. I never heard of Neva. So
The thing about art is this.
Never.
The thing about art, though, is it's very subjective. In that way, I don't really know how to really take this. I've seen some of Metaphor. I was watching Fused Aegis TV play it. I will say that it looks good, but to some degree, it kind of felt too the same in a lot of areas. Of course, it was probably just the location he was in to really talk about it. I don't know. It feels this one in particular feels a little too subjective.
where the heck did you comment that, DT? I don't see your chat anywhere. They're the only ones that got Stockholm syndrome. I'm not really sure who you're talking about, referring to there.
Is he on YouTube
art
or something?
Oh, yeah, it's on YouTube. I don't like it says it's on a live chat somewhere. I can't find it on any of my live chats. Art though, I feel like it's like the style. What has the best style? Like when I'm looking at this picture of Neva, it looks very artistic. You know, like Metaphor is more like, if it's like anything like the other Persona games, it's more anime styled. So that's pretty like even Astrobot is more of art, you know? Like Black Myth, Wukong, Elden Ring, I wouldn't really put those as art. That's more of graphics, you know, like those are some really good graphics in the game. I can't really call it art, you know? I mean, there's an art to making it look really good, but I would give that more to the other three options rather than Elden Ring and Black Myth Wukong.
Music games like Neva, at least for the art that I'm seeing right now, music games like Neva have really good art. But I don't know. Like I said before, I think it's very. Obviously, we're voting on something that's very subjective, but like this one in particular feels more important to the individual than everything else that we've seen. So,
Oh, DT
That's all
was
I feel
talking
about it.
about women have Stockholm syndrome when they get scared of like scary movies, but
How is
they
that
love
Stockholm syndrome?
Stockholm syndrome refers to a psychological phenomenon where a captive or victim develops positive feelings toward their captor or abuser, often as a coping mechanism to survive
I
a
know what it
traumatic
is.
situation, like being held hostage. You know, I kind of agree with that. That's why girls are really into like 50 Shades of Grey or something. I heard of something like that.
No, that's not. No, they're in the 50 Shades of Grey because they're horny bastards. I'm talking about Stockholm syndrome. What he's trying to say, I believe, is that they have watched so many scary movies that they force themselves to like scary movies. That's what Stockholm syndrome kind of is.
Well, I mean, like when you're into like that being held hostage and BDSM and stuff, that kind of like a lot of those guys that possibly do that are like maybe like I could see like serial killers being like that. You know, they capture their victims, tie them up, and stuff like that. So then there's like somewhat of a sexual tie in there with girls liking that kind of stuff.
moving on.
Yeah.
We're talking
Best-
about best score in music.
No, best game direction. Yeah. Oh wait. We already did that one.
Yeah, we already talked about that.
Yeah, best score. Astrobot, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Metal 4, Ran Fantasio, Silent Hill 2, and Stellar Blade. I don't
feel
know
like-
any of the music in any of these games. Never played them.
I heard Metaphor, and I was like, "It's pretty good." This he was at a specific zone where he heard like a lot of chanting, and the chanting itself was the music, and I was like, "This is good." I mean, I was kind of like chanting with it at some point, so I actually think Metaphor should have got it. Final Fantasy. I don't know. I don't play those games like that. Silent Hill. It's a scary game. They're gonna try to fit the ambience. So I guess if you played that game, did you feel scared? Stellar Blade. Let's be real here. You weren't paying attention to the music whatsoever. And Astrobot. I don't know. I'm sure it fit the game, but like, I wouldn't say it catches my attention like that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This feels like another subjective like award. Like everyone has different music tastes, you know. Some people like EDM music, some people like country music, some people like
Rock
orchestra. Orchestra? I don't think that's the right word.
Orchestra. Yeah, orchestra.
Okay. Yeah, like so like I guess like I don't know if this was voted by fans or what, but yeah, it's like whoever. It's I don't know, man. Like I feel like this is very subjective. Whoever likes this type of music the best is gonna that game's gonna win.
You listen and hear Cold Sauce losing.
I'm beating up Raditz.
Oh, what game are you playing?
Xenoverse 2.
Oh yeah, you definitely gonna get your ass kicked. Best performance.
Fuck up. I'll fucking kick your ass in this game.
Best performance. Do we want to go over best performance? It's just
I
like
thought we were going over audio design. It was like to the right of that.
yeah, we can
Hold
skip
on,
that
what?
one. Innovation in accessibility. We can skip that. Games for impact. For a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. Closer the Distance. Indica. Neva.
Indica.
Life is Strange. Double Exposure. Hellblade 2. Tales of Kenzera. I never heard any of these games. I can't give a good feedback.
No, but
for
I'm
these.
real interested in Indica. I wonder if the sequel's gonna be called Sativa.
What about you, Seven Ninja? You got any good feedback for any of these games?
I don't really care for Life is Strange. Hellboy 2. I know one guy in particular talks about that one. Neva. The thing is, games for impact. We're thinking maybe it helped the world in some shape or form.
Yes. It says for a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message.
The thing is, I think out of all these games here, I would have chosen Neva. I've seen some gameplay on Neva. I think it's something to do with protecting the plants or something. So I could get behind that one more than anything else.
Vegan.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, Skull. And we know what Cold Sauce already filled. He done told us.
Told you what?
What you just said.
Best ongoing game. Awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time.
Halo.
Oh god, that's not on the list, but I already know what your pick on this list. So
Me?
Destiny 2. No,
No.
shh. I'm gonna save that for last. All right, Destiny 2, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 14, Helldivers 2, and Fortnite. So what are we picking?
This one doesn't surprise me at all.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The game that has had the most evolution is Fortnite.
Wait, you heard me say that? Damn it, I didn't say
Oh, yeah.
quiet enough.
Nah, I think Helldivers 2, seeing them, because Fortnite kind of adds in a lot of different games, and it does add in new weapons and improves the overall game. So I'll say that they do that. But when it comes to like Helldivers 2, for me, I feel like I'm seeing their original thought from the first game being played out a lot more over time. I honestly think that I actually think both games could never truly end because of just like what they are. But I think when it comes to something more focused, Helldivers 2 does it for me.
I just don't think Helldivers has been out long enough. You know, it had like a couple hiccups here or there already. You know, they tried to do the force everyone to make a PlayStation account. Then they had like a couple updates that were really bad. They ended up fixing one of the updates by raising the weapons up. So they care about the fans. They're going in a good direction. I just think it needs to be out longer for it to be on the list. Fortnite, Final Fantasy 14, that game's been out for ages. Diablo 4, people have been playing 2 and 3 forever. Destiny
What's up
2,
with you and fucking up names of the shit?
What you talking about?
Diablo?
Anyways, Destiny 2. That game.
Destiny 2 is trash.
Yeah, I hear a lot of bad things about that game. Everyone's always complaining about that game, in my opinion. So
The fan base killed it.
it's between Final Fantasy 14 and Diablo 4 for me. Nah, I'm just playing. Not Diablo 4. Final Fantasy 14. And it's between Final Fantasy 14 and Fortnite for me. Fortnite's got kids hooked onto that game. Final Fantasy 14, I think it has like a smaller fan base as Fortnite, but it still has that fan base hooked. They're playing that game till forever. So
They even got Hunter.
Well, no, Fortnite. Fortnite's got Hunter. Final
Yeah,
Fantasy 14.
I
Yeah.
haven't played Fortnite since I played with Ninja the other night.
Oh, that wasn't that long. I was talking
Now
shit
he's
with
not-
you
yeah.
guys on that stream. I remember that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, where were you? You were
Well, we
talking
gotta
shit,
get you in some
didn't opt
racetracks.
in.
They
Yeah,
get
for
you
real,
on some
Skull.
racetrack ball.
You want to see how good you race? Camaro boy.
What's up, dirty old plumber? Yeah. That was like 2 days ago. I remember that. I was having fun.
Yeah.
Like I just remember seeing like 7 Ninja fall off the track, loaded back up, and then Hunter like zooms past him like ah ha ha bitch, and then he falls off the track too. He's like, oh shit. That shit was hella funny.
That was a weird ass track Ninja brought us on.
Yes. It's good. I got a new one too. I found it.
Oh shit. Do we want to go over best community support?
That does not surprise me one bit.
Fortnite.
Everyone talks about that game. Everyone talks about Baldur's Gate 3. That does not surprise me. Bro, they love their fans. They love their fans. I'm telling you.
Really?
That's not surprising me. Baldur's Gate 3's dev? Yes. Yes. They had gaming itself in a chokehold for a little while.
I've heard of that game, but I don't know what it's about.
It's D&D basically. In a game. Now I know
So-
what game's gonna buy soon.
Is that the next one since like Baldur's Gate 2 on PlayStation 2? Or did they have other
Yeah,
ones?
this is the most recent. This is the most recent game.
Yeah, but
it
like
Game
since
Pass?
when was the last one? When did that last one come out before this one? 'Cause I remember
it's
there was a
older.
Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance like 2 or something like that on PlayStation 2. So is this the first one since then? Like it skipped a whole 2 consoles, systems, generations?
Baldur's Gate games. Baldur's Gate 3, Dungeons and Dragons, Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance, Baldur's Gate Siege of Dragon's Hero 2016. They did an enhanced edition on 2013 of Baldur's Gate 2.
Okay, so there were some new ones between then.
They did a Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2 as well.
Yeah, I think that's the one that I played on PlayStation 2 like a long time ago. That was like
Yeah.
like 2001.
Is it on Game Pass?
I have
Baldur's
no
Gate
idea.
3. This game's fairly new. I doubt it'd be on Game Pass.
Also probably too good to be on Game Pass.
Yeah. But best community support. You know, I'm like Final Fantasy 14 has a good like social media presence. I feel like everybody in there is probably like supportive. Like, oh, dude, buy it from here. Download the game from the website. You'll get it for free, and it's free up to level 70. We can play together. Blah blah blah.
I played the game. It's not bad. It's just that, like, I don't know if they changed their system since I last played, but you have to go through such a convoluted, like, system just to play the game. I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. I hate this.
No Man's Sky. Isn't that the game you wanted to talk about that you absolutely hated? It was you used your famous. It was a layup. They dropped the ball or something like that.
Yeah, they definitely did drop the ball on that one. They got everybody excited with this fucking great presentation, and they came out with like fucking 20% of what they said they were gonna come out with, and a big open boring fucking game with nothing to do.
Was that the game you
Yeah, I
brought
think
up
that was
on
cool.
Sensu Talk 7
That was
Ninja?
cold. That was cold talking. I don't know nothing about saying nothing about No Man's Sky. I might have said that about Anthem.
Oh,
You might have heard
yeah,
me say about
probably
Anthem.
But the people that made No Man's Sky are coming out with or came out with a new game that they want to be excited about it, but the way No Man's Sky came out, like, you know, they got our hopes up and then didn't deliver. So everybody's kind of nervous about it, I guess.
No Man's Sky should have been Cowboy Bebop. the game. It would have been alright.
I agree.
Honestly, just a big hub world. Just a bunch of like not VR, but you just like go around different planets, see what people are doing, stuff like that. I think that would have worked out fine. Versus what we have, what it is. It is what it is.
All right,
Out
best
of every game
independent.
here,
Best indie
out of every
game.
game here. Go ahead, Squall, go ahead.
We got Animal Well, Balatro, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, Neva, and UFO 50. Go for it, Ninja.
Out of every game here, Balatro is the only one I've been seeing every single day on Rumble and every other location. So it's got to be Balatro. It makes sense to me.
I mean, when I was looking at like the clips on I'm not on TikTok. I could say YouTube. Yeah, when I was looking at the clips on YouTube, like Animal Well looked like a pretty cool game. Balatro, I still don't know why it's such a good game and people love that shit. I guess I must have not seen enough clips on it, but I'm hearing lots of good things. They want a shit ton of shit, so fuck it.
I know Coke plays it. Man, what check out one of his streams. Y'all see if we can get Coke back on here one day.
Best debut indie game. Animal Well, Balatro, Manor Lords, Pacific Drive, The Plucky Squire. Again, never heard any of these games. Can't give a good input on this.
Balatro doesn't surprise me at all.
What's up, Stuffy? Welcome in, welcome in.
Hold up.
Best mobile game. AFK Journey, Balatro, Pokemon trading card game, Wuthering Waves, Zenless Zone Zero. I did not know Zenless Zone Zero and Wuthering Waves was a mobile game. Like, I think all these games are actually decent on the list. I played AFK Journey. I thought it was a cool game. I've been playing Pokemon trading card game Pocket. And I'm thoroughly like enjoying the game because like I got like my coworkers.
What kind of name is that?
What?
Pokemon trading card game Pocket.
Well, there's already Pokemon trading card game, like on Game Boy Color. So I'm guessing they had to come up with like a different name, I guess. Like, Pocket, Pocket Monsters is Pokemon, the full word. And then like I guess Pocket because it's a mobile game, so you can put it in your pocket and put it away, or take it out of your pocket and start playing it, I guess. That's kind of what I was thinking it was going with. But yeah, I'm surprised Pokemon trading card game Pocket didn't get it, because I know me and Hunter and maybe you two, Seven Ninja, I'm gonna beat you guys' asses in that game like pretty soon.
I'm downloading it right now.
You said that earlier.
I mean, I could see
Pokemon TG something Pocket, TCG Pocket.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna like fucking watch a video on how to play it. I'm gonna just fucking fire it up, and first game I play, I'm gonna beat Squall in it.
Oh, dude, you're fucked. Stuff Central said, I'll show you my pocket monster.
Whip it out, dude.
Pause. But like speaking of Balatro winning this, I think some of this is recency bias because Zenless Zone Zero was a pretty hot topic at one point in time too. Withering Waves, I don't know anything about that. We would not talk about that at all. But I think recency bias plays a big role with that. Also, marketing plays a big role here. Again, Zenless Zone Zero does have marketing, but I think Balatro had a lot of marketing very, very recently. And so I think that's why it makes sense that it won. The AFK Journey, I see it as an ad, but like I would never go play it. And trading card, I didn't even know they had a trading card game Pocket. So
Really?
today.
Yeah,
Oh man, Balatro, show me that Arbok.
Yeah, cause I know the homie Charm City was talking about Pokemon trading card game. He was like telling me like in one of my live chats though that like before it came out, oh, this game comes out tomorrow or something. It drops soon. And then like my coworkers have been bringing it up and like yo, do you Squall? Do you play this game? You gotta play it. Me and like the other guys on shift been playing it. So I'm like, alright, let me hop on this bandwagon.
Yo, stuff. If you want to hop in with us, I'd appreciate it.
I'm hopping in right now.
I ain't talking about you.
Country, United States.
Do we
of
wanna
America.
go over best VR, best AR?
No.
Well, I hate the Metro games. I've heard good things about Metal Hellsinger. Asgard's Wrath. I don't hear anything about that. I don't know what Arizona Sunshine remake is. And Batman, listen, the only reason that probably won is because people have been wanting to play an Arkham Batman game for a long time. You know what? You know what?
Them Batman fanboys are such dick riding faggots for that dude.
Bro, you know
I
what?
don't know if we could use that word on some of the platforms.
My bad,
Maybe,
but damn, bro.
But you know what? They were hating on this game so much, and then the Suicide Squad came out, and they turned to like maybe we were too fast with this one. It happened so fast. So like, honestly, it's probably the Batman community in itself.
It is. That's what I'm telling you, bro.
There are a lot of Batman fans, so and it's a VR game. I could see why this won it.
Batman fans are so stupid too, bro. They got motherfuckers that will sit there and try to explain to you how Batman could beat fucking Goku in a fight. It's ridiculous.
Gotta slip in that heart virus, you know. In his food, he'll watch what he eat.
Yeah, and as long as the medicine ain't bacon flavored, I mean grape flavored.
Best action game: Black Myth Wukong, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade, Warhammer 40,000, Space Marine 2. I'm actually surprised
it's
Endless
gonna
Zero
have to go to either Warhammer or Black Myth.
Wukong beat Warhammer.
I'm surprised
It
Stellar
beat
Blade didn't win.
Helldivers. Stellar Blade, bro, you were not paying. Like, yeah, of course you were gonna pay attention to like a Dark Souls like game, but at the end of the day, you were not paying attention. You were playing with one hand. All right, you were playing with one hand. That is most of the people who
What game? What game we
Blade.
playing with one hand?
No, Lord, here
Send
he
me a
is.
link.
Nah, you good? We'll be all right.
It's
Call of
called
Duty.
Boku
Everyone
no
hates Call of
Pico.
Duty.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking weirdo.
Call of Duty. That is
That's the
that
second time you brought that anime up, bro. That's you're starting to get a little sus.
I'm not surprised Black Myth Wukong won. You know, like when I, it might be a little subjective, but I like a little dope little cutscenes in the fighting here or there on certain moves, certain parts of the boss fights. You know, like when it comes to like when it comes
When
to
he
like
grabs that
action
flask?
games.
He grabs the flask out your hand. When
What?
Wukong grabs the flask out your hand, when you're trying to drink it, he's like, "Nah, I'm gonna drink this real quick." In the Wukong boss fight,
But there's a lot of boss fights in Wukong.
not like versus Wukong.
Oh, that's probably toward the end. Then I didn't get to him.
What? I thought you finished that.
Nah.
That's crazy. You'll be all right. So you get cooked a lot. That's all.
But Stellar Blade has some of that too, and I think Call of Duty Black Ops has that in the story mode. Helldivers, I can't say has those cool action like cutscenes here or there. It's just non-stop action.
It's more the players make those cinematic action scenes. It does. So you could say it's more like real-time action scenes. Well, this one's based off of combat, primarily on combat. So,
Yeah, I need some of that cinematics here or there.
Yeah. Honestly, for me, it would be between Warhammer and Helldivers 2. I could see what you're saying about Wukong, but when I watched some of Wukong, I was like, it's alright. You know, I'd probably play it.
Stellar Blade, though,
Honestly,
got
I thought it
this-
would have been better than, I actually thought Wukong was going to be like 10 times better than what it was looking at some of the trailers back in the day, so I'd like to see them expand on the story if they were to a Wukong too.
Okay. Well, Stellar Blade's got the cinematics, the cool fighting, and it's got some cheeks to look at too. So I would like to see Stellar Blade to get that one. But that's subjective, you know. If you're a chick, probably not your cup of tea. That's not gonna
Nah,
boost you over the
Chicks be
rest.
trying to dress as chicks be trying to dress as her. What you mean?
Huh?
The chicks be trying to dress as her so they can get some cosplay
Yeah.
points.
Yeah, Emiru. Yeah.
I can't give good input on Warhammer.
I can give good input on Emiru. That fucking girl is perfect.
Let's stop here now. That's action adventure game.
Astrobot, Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown, Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaws, The Legend of Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom.
I think I saw some a lot. No one talks about Lost Crown. No one talks about that.
I didn't even know there was a
Um,
Prince of Persia game, a new one, to be honest.
Outlaws was hated. I saw some gameplay. I saw some. It was not bad. I thought it was pretty cool, but like, should it have won this one over Astrobots? I mean, it kind of felt a lot like a little bit different, but somewhat similar to the Jedi Fallen Order and all that. So I'd say, it depends. Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. I mean, I don't even feel like this Echoes of Wisdom is anything close to the rest of these games. But then again, Astrobot won, so I don't know. Astrobot had a lot of different things in it too. Like it had a lot of different genres because of all the different games in it. So there's that.
I wouldn't count a Legend of Zelda game out. I haven't played it. I've seen a little bit of gameplay. It looked kind of more of like a kiddish 2D side scroller type game. It probably wasn't. It was more 3D, but it gave like those vibes. Astrobot felt like a more vast, vibrant world to explore. From what I've seen someone stream Legend of Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
So Astrobot's got points in that direction. I think Hunter, you got more input you can give on Star Wars Outlaws than the rest of us.
Oh, I didn't get to play it. It's not on Game Pass.
Damn, I thought you did play it.
No, I played the one with Kyle Kestis.
Well, we can go on to the next one.
Best RPG: Dragon's Dogma 2, Elden Ring, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, or Metaphor Ramfin Tazio.
You know what? I think I can believe this. I think I can believe Metaphor did that.
Yeah, let's be honest. Can we really blame Metaphor for not winning, for not losing?
Like,
That's the only game that stuck true to like the RPG, like turn-based elements, you know? Like the rest of these just have RPG elements, like a level up system, and they're slapping RPG on it, you know?
yeah, I can see this. Yeah. Go on to the next one, Jamie.
Hey, fuck you, Jamie 7.
That's fighting. We already know what Swall's gonna say.
Ooh, how did I miss this one? Tekken 8, Multiverses, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting, Arcade Classics, Grand Blue, Sparking Zero. Honestly, wait, why is Powerpuff Girls on Multiverses? Did it really add the Powerpuff Girls in that game?
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
Oh shit.
Um,
We know who Hunter's gonna pick for that game.
What?
mhm.
The Powder Puff
and-
Girls.
I never liked them. I wasn't paying attention though. I'm getting some cards for this fucking Pokemon game I'm about to kick your ass in.
Oh, you actually got it. Oh shit.
I just opened up some nice cards too, bruh.
Yeah, they ain't shit. Anyways,
Well,
Sparking
think
Zero. You know what? Since the voting was pre-update, I can see why it didn't win. You know, like it's just too easy to do some cheap bullshit in that game, and like a lot of annoying ass players online took advantage of it. So I honestly believe the reason why like a lot of players quit the game was because of the players playing the game. You know, so I would count that out. Tekken 8 has always been a solid choice of a fighting game. You know, that game has been relevant since the dawn of man. You know, Multiverses. You know, it's just another Super Smash Bros. Game. You know, if you're gonna put Multiverses on the list, you might as well put Super Smash. You might as well put Brawlhalla. You might as well put that other one that I can't remember the name of. So. But to me, it's not as good as like Super Smash Bros. You know, I personally like Brawlhalla. I play it a lot more than Super Smash Bros. I don't know if I'd say I like it more than Super Smash Bros. But I would say Super Smash Bros. Is a better game than Brawlhalla. So Multiverses not being as good as Super Smash Bros. I can see why it lost. Marvel vs. Capcom. You know, I haven't heard too much about the game. I know Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was like the god of Marvel vs. Capcom games. Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. I did see some people stream that game, and that game looks really cool. So, yeah, that's my input. I can't say who would win between Tekken and Fantasy versus Rising. Like if I didn't see the winner was Tekken right before my eyes, you know.
Okay, so Tekken always the best. I actually assumed they would win. Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. Actually, I'm gonna be real with you. I actually thought it would be neck and neck between Marvel vs. Capcom and Tekken, but to see that it's not even lit up at all tells me that Tekken was the overall winner. I think a lot of the newer generation, they played Tekken 8. They probably played some of Marvel vs. Capcom, but it just like, you know, it wasn't hitting the same. And they probably compared it to like Fighter Z or something too. So that might have played a big role. But this doesn't surprise me. Tekken 8's always been solid. Always. Even when it had issues, Tekken's fundamentals has always been solid. Multiverses, like Smash Bros. I don't know. I didn't really think it was the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
Sparking Zero, like you said, they had issues. Honestly, though, I'm a little surprised it's here, even though it's like it makes sense for this particular category. I'm a little bit surprised it's here because of the type of game it actually is. The rest of these are very competitive versus this one. I can see the competition, but I wouldn't call it a competitive game. In Grand Blue, I'm surprised it's even in the running. And I'm not saying it's a bad game. I played the one before it, but I'm really surprised it's in the running.
Alright, next.
Charm
Best
City!
Family game. What's up, Charm City? Welcome in, welcome in.
Bro, if you want to hang out with us in the podcast, let us know.
Best family game. Astrobot, Princess Peach, Super Mario Party Jamboree. What game is that? I never heard of that game before. Oh, Mario Party. That must be the newest one. I did play that. That was pretty fun.
I'm surprised Mario Party didn't win.
Yeah, I'm surprised
Out of
too.
all the games here, I mean, I know what family game is talking about in general, but like out of all the games here, Mario Party should have won that.
Isn't Astrobot a single player game?
Quite certain it is.
So how this win? Did everyone who voted just play it at a party with family and just pass the controller every life?
It's kind of like how like you have family friendly channels on YouTube. It's just like this. It's kind of that kind of game where like you don't have to worry about your kids seeing something you don't want them seeing, and so that's where I believe the best family game came into. It's just that when you're talking about a family game, you're thinking about everyone also playing with you, and so it's kind of surprising this was even on the list at all. But it makes sense for the generalization.
See, that's like a cheat code, bro. Like, you put Astrobot in any fucking like list, it's automatically gonna win. Like, I feel like some of the other like options here should have won this one. To be honest, I think Astrobot is a single player game. Let me seven Jamie 7. Pull it up, Jamie.
Squall, how do I fight somebody on this game?
There's like options on the bottom. The fourth from left, so second from right, is battle. You can choose versus, or you can choose
It's
solo
locked.
battle against AI. Then you gotta level up to level 3.
Unlocked level 3.
You gotta do some of the missions to level up. Astrobot and
It does
Balacha
not
got
have
the rub
multiplayer.
treatment at the awards. What's the rub treatment? What's I looking up? Is Astrobot?
It's
Single.
it's single player.
It is. It's just straight up single.
Yeah.
All right. Best sim strategy game. Do we want to go over this? I don't know any of these games.
I don't know nothing about any of this. I've heard of Frostpunk, but I'd never play it.
Best sports racing game. F1, EA Sports, FC, NBA 2. I kind of want to skip this, bro. All the games are kind of the same as the years go by. Best multiplayer game. Blops 6.
Surprised me.
Black Myth Wukong and NCAA 2025 was this year's Hogwarts Legacy and High on Life. This is why we do the QA Gamer Awards. Alright. Best multiplayer. Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Super Mario Jamboree, Tekken 8, Warhammer 40,000, Space and Marine. Yeah, Helldivers 2, I'll tip my hat off to Helldivers 2. It did a good job. Everyone was like, I didn't play this game to play by myself, you know. I only played that with friends when I did play it.
I just got ponytail.
Moving on.
You don't have no input, 7 Ninja?
It doesn't surprise me at all. Out of all the games here, Helldivers 2 has been quite. I mean, they had issues, but they're strong. They're still strong. Space Marine 2 would be strong too, but I haven't heard anything about Space Marine 2 after the first few weeks.
Yeah, for
Helldivers,
real,
I'm
man.
clear about it.
Alright, best adaptation. Do we want to go over this?
Oh, I heard something about Space Marines.
It's just like shows or movie adaptations of games. Do we want to go over this?
I mean, I saw some of the Tomb Raider thing. I didn't really care too much about it. It didn't look bad. It's just, I don't know. I don't really like the Survivor timeline of Tomb Raider. Arcane was pretty good. I liked a lot of what I saw. Would I say it's the best of League of Legends? I mean, it's not even the same ballpark. Fallout is actually in the same ballpark as what Fallout could be. So I think it makes sense for that one. Like a Dragon Yakuza, I didn't play that game like that to really be able to tell you. And I'm not actually a big fan of the Sonic movies. I watch them, but as far as like their iteration of what they are in the games versus outside of in the movies, I'm not a big fan of it. Because truth be told, I would have, if we would have went to more realistic style, okay, that's fine. But like, you've got a whole world of like Green Hill Zone and places, and you're gonna take me to the Earth. I don't want to see Earth. I want to see this place you showed
that's
me.
a good point. Mario did it better.
That's true. Yeah, Knuckles. You know, I thought it was a decent movie. You know, but like if I was a kid, I definitely would have loved that movie. But it's more of a kids movie. Like, you know, people who talk about things, you know, and bring up if it's good or not. You know, I'm not gonna take a kid's opinion too seriously. You know, like when people, like, let's be honest, like when Fallout the show came out, everybody was saying how good it was and like stuff like that, and like your friends, people, other fellow streamers, fellow content creators. I'm pretty sure you can find some YouTube videos of like people giving reviews on how good it is. So I'm not surprised Fallout won here. I didn't even know Like a Dragon Yakuza was like they made a movie or a show out of that. Never heard of Arcane. Tomb Raider, I want to see the anime. I want to give that a chance.
Goes off, I know you heard that.
Yeah, I did. I wasn't even paying attention, but he said that shit so fucking badly that I did hear it.
Ain't no way.
That fucking dude just said Tomb Raider. Hey, Squall, you ever brush your hair with a comb?
Most anticipated game: Death Stranding 2 on the beach, Ghost of Yotei, Grand Theft Auto 6, Metroid Prime 4.
Theft Auto 6.
And Monster Hunter Wilds.
Dude, we ain't never getting Grand Theft Auto 6, bro. I've been telling y'all, as long as motherfuckers still... We just got an update for GTA 5. You know that? They got new heists that you can do on GTA 5 right now.
They're not
Just
gonna
came
stop
out.
making stuff for that
Hold
game.
on.
Oh,
Seven
no.
Ninja, did you just hear the way Hunter said Grand Theft Auto?
No, I didn't. We heard the way you said Grand Theft Auto. Squeal Rush.
Alright,
Um,
Hunter Bronx.
Sounds a lot better than Squeal Rush.
I'm still surprised that Ghost of Yotei is not the most anticipated game. I know Grand Theft Auto is great, but I mean, it's just literally a better version of what you already have in Grand Theft Auto 5, and they could literally just upgrade Grand Theft Auto 5, and you already have 6. So I'm surprised it's not Ghost of Yotei.
I'm not surprised it's the Grand Theft Auto 6. They've been pushing that game back for like years. You know, Grand Theft Auto 5 has been out for a fucking decade, it
Since
feels like.
2013.
Oh shit, it has been out for a decade.
Yeah.
So like, and everyone's been waiting on Grand Theft Auto 6, so I'm not surprised.
It
that it's
had a
announced.
release date. The release date was 2023, May of 2023. But people are still playing GTA 5. People are still buying short cards on GTA 5. So they still making money on GTA 5. So they're not ever gonna and they're not gonna release GTA 6 until they stop making money on
6
GTA
will
5.
probably be, I think GTA 6 is literally going to be just mostly story, and they might have an online element, but I don't think they're going to go as hard as 5, just because literally they can milk 5 for the rest of their lives.
We
I'm
wanna
gonna
go
laugh
over-
my fucking ass off if it winds up being a cash grab where the game just fucking sucks.
Let's be honest. I think it's gonna be a cash grab for sure. By the way they treat it, they're milking the shit out of GTA 5. I don't think
Oh,
the game's
yeah.
gonna suck, but I'm definitely thinking it's gonna be a cash grab.
There's only one person on here, Squall, that I've seen over 1,000,000 times, and his name is Queso. Okay, he's the only one.
Dip?
The dip? Is that what they call
Yeah,
it?
he said queso.
Yeah, Queso.
Like the dip?
No, we're
No, the
looking over
person-
content creator of the year. There's Queso, Elijah one. Is that Elijah one? Elijah one? Elo one?
Oh, Squall,
think
you
it's-
fucked now, dude. I'm level 3. I'm ready to go. I'm about to fuck you up at this game.
Techo Gamers,
Oh.
Typical Gamer, USADA Pecora. I'm not gonna lie. I think Queso I've seen in some clips on like TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram.
I'm surprised Tony's not on here.
I
Tony
don't really
Chopper?
know anyone.
I think it's Tony Stansanova. Or something. I have to look it up. But
Tony Danza?
hold on, bro. Tony.
Pull it up, 7
That-
Jamie 7.
His name is Tony Statobasi. How the hell do you say that? What the hell? Hold up, bro. I'm gonna post it in the text chat, in the voice chat. You can
Alright.
see what I'm looking at.
Charm City said the Tomb Raider
There
anime
you
was
go.
worked up pretty good.
Yeah.
Tony
I'm surprised.
Statupchi? I don't know, bro. I don't know how to say that shit.
Hang on, let me go check it. Wait, where'd you put it?
It's in the text chat, voice chat.
Oh, he said worked up, not. Oh, woked up.
Stony took
Oh.
Tony still dodged.
Oh. Tony?
Tony's the stop G. It's the the toaster.
Or
Tony Stratosphere. Alright, best esports game. Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends, Bang Bang, and Valorant. I didn't even know Valorant was an esports game, to be honest.
Why are you taking my gift?
What?
That was the one that was fucking up names.
What you so
You didn't
shocked
know
about over there?
Valorant was a. You didn't think Valorant was an esports game?
Well, I mean, look, bro. I knew it was like a decently popular game. I just didn't know it was an esports game. Like, if you're gonna count Valorant in there, why isn't Marvel Rivals on the list? Why isn't Overwatch on the list? And there's like
Listen.
another Overwatch game. Like,
Overwatch is hated by everybody. It's about as bad. The League is. I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
but Overwatch
You know,
deserves to be
League
hated because it sucks.
you think
League's
everything
community is
sucks.
just bad.
That's true.
While two things can be true at the same time. League. Everyone hates League's players, but not. I wouldn't say everyone hates League itself. Everyone hates Overwatch. Everyone hates Overwatch. And they still ain't put that single player mode out.
So, damn, bro. I can't give a good input on this. I haven't heard too much. I do know there's some people still streaming League, so I'll give it that. Best esports athlete. Can you really call the esports an like someone playing these things an athlete?
Not at all.
You know, here's the thing. It's called esports. So he has to be an athlete because you call a sports person an athlete. It's the only way you could do that. Like, if they called it like something else, you could call him a gamer. But sports is in the name.
Nah,
Yeah,
bro,
I'd call
because
it
I
a
don't even
gamer.
call NASCAR drivers athletes.
Yeah, you call them drivers.
Well,
But it's a
That's
sport.
the logic right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But-
so esports, those are gamers. Those aren't athletes.
yeah. But in this particular one, you can only be an esports person. You can only be an esports athlete. You can't be like
No.
an esports driver. You
can
can only be an
esports
esports athlete.
gamer.
Yeah. Trump
I'll
said those
accept gamer or performer. I will not accept athlete.
Charm City said those
Think,
damn
if you're
kids
gonna
ain't doing
call
no
somebody an
push-ups.
athlete, yeah, if to be able to call like an athlete is a versatile person. Like you can take a fucking quarterback and play one-on-one basketball against them, and you might lose. Like,
Hey, they're versatile gamers.
yeah, gamers, not athletes. They're not.
Hey! You said versatile person. They are versatile gamers. All right.
But
Listen.
all right, well, what I
Play
mean
the-
is versatile in other sports. All right, you can
Other
take
games,
an
right.
athlete from a sport and put him in another sport, and he'll still do good. But if you
can
take
put these
a
games
gamer and put him in like
Other
a
game?
football field,
No. You said other sports.
other sports, yeah,
Other games.
other sports.
Other games.
Let me put it this way, yo. Like, I consider myself a pretty nerdy person. I play video games. I watch anime. I consider myself a nerd if you classified me in some way, shape, or form in like one word. My friends told me that I'm technically a jock since I work out. Even though I'm like, but dude, I watch anime and play video games. Like, yeah, but you work out, so you're a jock. So, if you take away working out, sports, anything, I'd be a nerd. Esports is just gaming. They're gamers or nerds, you know? I can't see them as a athlete, you know?
Because they're not. Also, I don't know why your friend's calling you a jock because you work out. A jock is an athlete. Going to the gym is not a sport.
Well, I
Doesn't make
do
you an
play
athlete.
sports.
Oh, well, that's different.
Alright, moving on. Oh yeah, and then Charm City said, if you play Madden better than Tom Brady, do you feel athletic?
You know what I mean? They're gamers. They're not athletes.
Yeah, but they're pro gamers. They're pro athletes. Esport athletes.
No, they're pro gamers.
Yeah. They're pro esport athletes. They're not called gamers.
They're not
They're not called
athletes.
gamers. They're called
Yeah, they
athletes.
are.
They're athletes.
They're
I don't care what they're called,
gamers.
bro. These guys are gamers.
Yeah. And they're not athletes. That's a very important distinction.
They're working them guns. They're working them thumbs, bro. They're
Them
working
thumbs, yeah, sure. They'll make a lesbian feel great, but they
All right, bro. What we got, Squall? What you got? And I only know Picker. Oh yeah.
We're skipping over esports team. What is
No
this?
T1.
Game
I don't
science?
know.
What the fuck is this? Oh shit. Oh,
Game
players
science.
player's voice? What is that? Player's choice?
I think players' voices, players themselves choose this thing. And they were trying to like knock down Black Myth Wukong for like a long time, so the players voted this in, and this is what won. It makes sense.
Wait, so player's voice is what?
People like how I think the popcorn for Rotten Tomatoes is supposed to be the people instead of the critics.
So they thought it was like the best. Like, so this is the fans voted for this. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
How is this different than like game of the year, like as an award?
It's not weighted as much. Like like how like they have a lot of the companies go behind everything else, but it's players' voice, which means it's strictly the players themselves. The problem is that with this one in particular is there was a whole controversy about like Black Myth Wukong being watered down in the votes. So like it's possible that maybe the reason it got lifted up versus it actually being a good game. So I don't know, but yeah.
All right. Well, now on the final topic, game of the year. Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Metaphor, and let's be honest, are we shocked at the winner here?
And they won a lot, so I'm happy for him, honestly.
I need to play this game,
I
bro.
don't-
Like, there's
I don't
too
know.
much good stuff going on with this game that I haven't touched on.
Mhm. Like Metaphor is a very niche game. I mean, if you like Persona, you might like it, but Metaphor is a very niche game. No one wanted to vote Shadow of the Earth Tree because it's like a DLC. I do hear Earth Tree is basically a different game altogether. But still, it's a DLC, so therefore principle probably kicked in. Otherwise, I think it probably would have won everything anyway. Final Fantasy, again, Square Enix has been going downhill, so that doesn't surprise me. Balatro, not as good as Astrobot, I could see that. And Black Myth Wukong, I mean, it's good. I wouldn't go Game of the Year, but it's good.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at the winner here. Astrobot won so many things that I gotta buy the game now. See, test it out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well that's all the
Yeah.
awards. Oh, go ahead, Hunter.
No, I was just gonna agree. Heard a lot of good things about Astrobot. I heard it was better than Black Myth. And I want to say I even heard that it was better than Black Myth Wukong. So, yeah, I think it's better than Black Myth Wukong.
Charm City said it's not really that great. It is a good game, but not a must play.
It's crazy because I heard Black Myth Wukong was a must play, and I also heard that Astro Boy was better than Black Myth Wukong.
Hunter, it's Astrobot.
Whatever.
If you can call it Astro Boy, I'm gonna call it Tomb Raider or Tomb Raider. Yeah.
All right. Well, next time I go to Dollar Store, I'll make sure to pick me up a comb for my hair.
All right, you and your Grand Theft Auto.
And you and your Cowboy Bebop.
And you and your Tamagotchi.
You and your Galorio.
That's you, fool.
Oh, yeah.
All right, pondering topic time, peeps. Oh yeah, I'm not sure how many copies Astrobot sold versus Wukong. Oh, yeah, Wukong did sell a lot. I do remember that. It sold millions. Now that I think about it, I don't know how much Astrobot sold.
It's that Black Myth Wukong didn't sell as much as Astro Boy.
Oh really?
Yeah.
All right, pondering topic time. All right, since we're on the topic of Game of the Year awards, let me close this out. We don't need this anymore. Wukong has almost 4 times Astrobot sales. Oh shit, I almost said Astro Boy. Why is gaming important to you?
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you can go first.
'Cause I ain't got shit else to do in this motherfucker. That and it gives me and Artemisia something to do together. So
I guess gaming is important to me because during any bad time, it was like during any bad time, there are people when they get depressed, they not saying I'm depressed, but when they get depressed, they will start to binge eat or they start to become alcoholics or something like that. Gaming is probably the smartest choice that anyone could make. During any of my bad times, going onto the game, either hanging out with some friends or just beating up some bad guys for a little while could easily get me through any bad mental state. So I would say that besides that part of it, it's just the idea of exploring worlds that are not my own. At the end of the day, we are on Earth, and Earth can be very beautiful, but Earth can be very bland. And so, seeing something different in a different world, not your own, is pretty good to see.
Yeah, and then every now and then, some hero vigilante named Luigi rises up from the shadows and writes ominous words on bullet casings and shoots the CEO of a major company.
Are
Well,
you
it's
talking
also the
about
thing.
that medical CEO thing?
Yeah, United Healthcare.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it's awesome, man. Sounds like.
gaming is important to me because, you know, like a long time ago,
The galaxy far, far away.
I didn't have many friends, and when I didn't have many friends, I was kind of a loser in like early high school years, or throughout the whole high school. I'm not gonna lie. I made friends online instead, and who like kind of helped like fill in the gaps of being like lonely in the real life world. Like back on like PlayStation 3 when multiplayer became a real like online multiplayer became like customary. And then you had like voice chat and all that stuff. So I mean, I was always already a big gamer. Like since I was a kid, I was playing Mario on the Game Boy. You know, my grandma played Tetris. You know, and you want to play whatever the adults are playing. You know, then like back then, your parents just got you some video games to leave them alone. So I had a shit ton of games to play and a shit load of free time to play the games. I didn't like too much when I was young. I didn't like too much. What's the word? Athletic exercise, I guess. So I didn't get out. I mean, I did go outside and play here or there, but like if I had the choice between go outside and play some video games, and I'm just by myself, I'm gonna pick the video games. You know, and then me and my brothers, we had to fight over like the video game consoles all the time. So it's not like, so it's either I had to watch and be envious and play video games or actually play them. So. And then, of course, there's the evolution of video games over time, you know? Like, if you were really into video gaming on Game Boy, like, the Game Boy back then, and went to Game Boy Color, then Game Boy Advance, and it's like every time a new console came out, these games got better and more realistic looking. It gets you hooked, you know? And then on top of all that, you know, everyone in school is playing video games. They're talking about the next game to come out. You want to be a part of this conversation. You want to be like, no, I got the new top secrets to share with everybody. Look what I got. Look what I found in this video game. Oh, I'll beat your ass in this video game. Come over to my house after school. Let's do it, you know? It wasn't just like I agree with like Seven Ninja. It's like you're lost in a virtual world and you want to explore. Like there's also life in real life is beautiful. You want to explore the virtual world, and then there's the social aspect on top of it, you know. Once the social aspect happens, it's just game over from there, you know. You get like from real life friends online to like play with and look forward to seeing on online every day, and like hook up and play and shit, you know, link up and play, I should say. Like it's a wrap, bro. Like I remember when I got addicted to Resistance Fallen Man on PS3. I got addicted because of the homeboys I was looking forward to playing with every day, you know. That like just linking up with them. Like I think from like when I was like a teenager, I was like on the surface I was probably like a quiet like bland kid. But like when I hopped on Resistance Fallen Man with the boys, I was just like loud, joking, talking shit, the whole 9 yards when I was playing that game, you know. So To me, the gaming is pretty important. Like even right now, I'm about to beat Hunter's ass in some Pokemon trading card game.
Mhm.
So
He's
gaming's
about
pretty
to
important.
get
Mhm.
fucking whooped.
Oh, you ain't ready.
Oh no, trust me. I'm going.
Boy, you know you gotta
fucking
stream that.
slaughter. Ninja, I'm gonna beat him up so bad in this game, he's gonna delete the fucking game.
I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna screen record it.
Yeah, gotta record that. Is it like
Stream
Gwent?
it. Live.
Is that game like Gwent?
What?
Is the trading card game like Gwent?
Mint?
Yeah.
Live.
Is that another trading card game?
Like they got cards on there. Attack the cards, and then eventually you can attack the player.
That's
Are
more
we
like
still
Yu-Gi-Oh,
streaming?
ain't it?
It's similar. Yeah, it's similar.
I never played Gwent. I never even heard of it, to be honest.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Are we still streaming?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still on the why gaming is so important. Like think about this, bro.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, whenever gaming started getting popular around like 2008 and shit, that was when. So like, I'm like a one guy fits all. Like I was really popular, but I also hung out with the nerds and the loners and shit like that. I always liked rock music. I always liked anime. I always liked video games, and I always liked sports. I was every fucking wheres. You know what I'm saying? So when gaming started getting popular, and now my athlete friends are trying to get on Halo and Call of Duty, and my gamer friends, you know, like we've been here. You know what I'm saying? So it was like bringing everybody together and shit, and I got to watch that shit firsthand from every perspective. You know, so that shit was really cool.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And then we all lost our bitches. No, there was no more such thing as girls anymore. It was just video games. All the girls were laughing at us. Y'all are fucking losers. Y'all like playing video games. And we was all like, yeah, we don't care. We're 10th prestige, bitch. Fuck you.
Think about this. Gaming has become so big that there's a Game Awards now. And gaming has become so big that Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, a lot of these platforms, a lot of these people are streaming video games. And there's a shit ton of people watching them.
Rich.
There's esports now. People are taking
Yeah,
gaming
with
to the
gamers.
highest level. I agree with you, Hunter, for once. With gamers. But like it's like that's how important it's gotten lately. It's a big impact on a lot of people's lives. I would say, like there's even points in my life where I'll probably like stop playing some video games. I always come back to it, you know, like right now I'm like, this is probably like one of the most like hugest times I've been putting time into gaming, like this past year ish. But you know, like I'm watching people stream some video games, and
it
I'm
also
liking the
makes
games.
like great traditions. Like I've seen plenty TikTok videos of like people will like as soon as their baby learns how to crawl, they'll go buy like plushie toys of a Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur, and they'll line them up and like they're, you know, which one is he gonna choose for his first, you know what I'm saying? Like all that shit, that's without gaming, bro. Without gaming, this world would
athletes.
suck. Without gamers playing video games.
All right. Here's the real question, though. Who
Hang
y'all
on.
picking?
If hold on, they got fucking like professional cooking and shit. Are those chefs athletes, Ninja?
Professional
have
chefs.
cooking
Yeah, they're professional
competitions.
chefs. They're professional chefs
I
So a
think
professional chef is just a chef, but a professional gamer somehow suddenly becomes an athlete.
because it's called esports.
No,
I
it's
think
cooking sports.
I think fucking
There's
Ninja.
there's real sport competitions of cooking.
I think
They're
Ninja's just
e-athletes.
trolling at this point.
Ninja's just being stubborn.
Let me see if I can change Seven Ninja's nickname to Seven Troll 7.
Stubborn Ninja 7.
But damn, I had a point. Oh yeah. All right. Here's another question. Who y'all picking? Bulbasaur, Squirtle, or Charmander though?
Squirtle's pretty cool, dude. Especially when he gets the glasses. Bro, it's over.
One
He's
right.
got all there is.
What about you, Hunter?
There's only one right answer, dude. It's Charmander.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Put that flame out, it's over.
Charmander for the win. See, that's what I'm talking about. This is why gaming's important, bro. Brings camaraderie. Was camaraderie?
People together.
Camaraderie.
Camaraderie. Like, think about it. You buy Pokemon. No one else in the world buy Pokemon. Would you even be playing Pokemon anymore? Would you even talk about it?
Wait, that's not really like a good
I mean,
point.
Pokemon's trash, but you know.
I like Pokemon games.
That's alright.
Nobody
try
buys
Pokemon
ramen
tournament.
noodles, and I still eat those.
What are you talking about, bro? Everyone buys
Bro,
that shit.
Ariel buys ramen noodles, bro. They just got so much, you don't look like it.
See, point proven, bro.
Bro, oh my god, the amount of boxes of ramen noodles I see how go out of Food Lions and stuff is crazy.
Yeah, but would you have ever eaten ramen if not for video games?
That's a bad point.
I can actually say I would, only on the idea that my family knew about it before I did. So
see, I like video games bring people together. Like the thing is, I didn't ever seen or heard of ramen noodles until like kids at school started bringing it. Like they've been like bringing it to school like in like the 3rd grade. So I wanted that shit. That's the reason why I eat it. I introduced it to my parents actually.
I got introduced to ramen when first time I had caught the cold. Mom, I had like a fever or something, and my mom had got the chicken ramen, and I was like, this shit is freaking awesome. And then that was when I was in middle school. And the next time I got sick, I got the flu in high school. And the next time I got sick was 2 years ago. I had mono.
Hang on, give me a sec. Alright, go ahead.
I was actually done talking, but what the fuck? What was the point of that?
Don't worry about it. I just had to throw up for a second. It had nothing to do with you.
Okay.
anyway, go ahead, Brett.
Did you eat some bad ramen?
Are we talking about ramen? You should probably pull it up on Twitter.
What's y'all favorite flavor ramen?
Beef.
I'm more of a chicken flavor. Sometimes shrimp. Beef. It don't taste like anything.
You are. What the fuck, bro?
What?
These don't taste like anything, bro. I don't know.
Seven
Fuck is
Ninjas
Eve?
on one today.
Who you talking to?
Seven Ninjas said
I'm talking
beef
to-
don't taste like anything.
It's like fucking beef to me.
Nah. I'm gonna need some beef. What you mean? I'm
Oh,
gonna
bro.
need some beef.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, bro. You cook some beef ramen noodles. If you cook them like to where like you crush them up instead of like leaving it whole, and then you just
might
put
be
enough
illegal.
water. If you put just enough water to where it reaches the surface of the noodles, and then you mix in the seasoning before, and then you put it in the microwave for 5 minutes. If you cook the beef ones like that, it comes out really good. And if you mix it with like some ground meat and shit like that, oh man, it's the fucking shit, dog. I'm telling you, that's the best way to
Add a
eat
little
the
butter,
beef
bro?
ones.
Add
Yeah,
a little butter.
See,
and ramen.
I did time, bro. I did time. Some people tell me I did a lot of time, but I didn't. I only did 3 years.
A lot to me.
That's why you were in
They
the
got-
recipes, bro.
That's what I'm saying. They got plenty people that I was really tight with that are still locked up. Like that's why I don't say I did a lot of time. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Well,
we learned some shit about ramen. There was I didn't know that there was so many ramen flavors, dude. I don't know if y'all realize, but we had on one of our commissary sheets, we had 16 different flavors of fucking ramen that we could have chose from.
Yeah, there's a
And-
mushroom flavor. And
Oh, really?
I thought that was interesting. And so I got it, hated the taste, gave it to a friend. Some bully came up and was like, let me get some of that shit. And so he grabbed
Who
some.
the fuck gives away half a cooked ramen?
No, it wasn't cooked. We did it the break it down in the bag, and then like you pour the salt in there and just eat it like chips style.
Oh,
And
you
then-
dry ate it.
Yeah. So then like some bully came up to him and like grabbed some. I swear I saw him put it in his mouth, spit it out as he was walking away, bro.
You didn't beat him up?
It wasn't mine. I gave it to some other kid.
It was your boy. You said it was your friend.
I gave him some
I
shitty
would've
ass.
jumped at
They weren't that
Fucking
close,
dude.
bro. They weren't that close.
I gave him some
That's
shit
all,
noodles.
It'd have been close after that. Fuck that. I'd have jumped him. I'd have been
I
like,
just
hey,
gave it, bro.
motherfucker.
I just gave it to the
Alright,
nearest
alright,
kid I
alright.
knew.
Favorite
I'd have
brand
pointed-
of ramen.
Wait, what?
Oh, fuck it. Wait, I didn't
Favorite
say mine,
brand of
dude. My favorite flavor is the roasted chicken, bro.
I've
I
had
don't
it.
know
It's
what
pretty good.
favorite brand, to be honest. I thought we were talking about top ramen this whole time.
I mean, there is top ramen. There's also
I don't
Maruchan.
really notice a difference.
I don't know.
I don't know the difference between those two.
I don't know the brands,
both of
but
them
there
make
are
me
some
love.
fire ones.
I like those
I think I gotta
fucking
try a
low
gin.
main ones. That's like $1 per thing, and they come in like a little black tray, and it's flat. You know what I'm talking about? Chow mein, lo mein, whatever.
Yes.
I think I
Comes
know
with
what
a
you're
sauce.
I wouldn't call that ramen though.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I think it's lo mein. I think that's why they call it that.
There is one brand from Costco of ramen I really like. I just don't know what it's called.
How
Costco?
is Costco? I hear good things about Costco.
Costco's great. My mom's a member over there. I went over there. That place is fucking. There is no other place in the world like a Costco. That's the only way to describe it. You just gotta, if you want to know what it's like, you gotta go yourself. I'm telling you,
It's cool.
it's definitely the only place in America that you can go get a fucking hot dog with chili and a Pepsi for $1.50.
I think it's a hot dog for $1.50. I can't remember if like the drink costs more, but definitely it's expensive, but you get your money's worth because they give you like bulk stuff, you know. So you're gonna. I don't expect to spend anything less than 100 when I go into one of those.
It's not
Gotcha.
expensive. That's the whole point of Costco. That's why you have a membership, because they sell it for like the fucking minimum that they can. Like a lot of the items that they sell, they actually don't make profit on the sale because they do make profit on the membership fee.
I could see that.
You probably didn't get the premium. Probably didn't get that premium membership. I know
Well-
there's like 2 tiers of it.
Well, it's like it's expensive because they sell in bulk. Like you gotta buy like 5. Like if you want to buy like a pack of sausages,
Right.
you're buying like five packs. Like there's no single packs in there.
But yeah, in that aspect, I could see. But what I mean is like, okay, a store buys things from a factory. All right, so let's say they buy like fucking Lay's potato chips, and let's say one bag for them is 5 cents, but then they turn around and sell it to you for 99 cents. Well, Costco is selling that bag for like 25 cents. They're not making as much profit on the sale as these other stores because their shoppers buy memberships to shop there. That was the point of the memberships in the first place, whenever they made Costco the first time. That's
No,
why
I
they did
hear
it like
ya.
that.
I hear you. Like if I was to buy like a single pack somewhere else, it would definitely be a lot more expensive. Like when you're looking at like a 5-pack of sausages for like 30, it would probably be like 10 for a single pack somewhere else, you know. And like some of this stuff is like good quality shit, you know, like higher, more organic, more healthy for you and stuff like that.
Right.
Has anyone been to Bucky's yet?
Never heard of that store.
Yeah.
Here, Bucky's. is
Yeah, I've been
amazing.
to Bucky's a few times. I went I've stopped at Bucky's on the way home from a bachelor party with some friends of mine. And in like the middle of the store, there was this like circular counter with some workers inside of it, and you could like order certain types of foods, and I wanted a bacon, egg, and cheese and sausage biscuit. And so she made it, and then she was like, you gotta go buy it at the cash register, which was like way the fuck away, and we were still shopping. So I got bored while we were looking around, browsing at everything, and I just started eating my biscuit. And by the time we got to the register, I didn't have no biscuit left, and I'm looking around and I'm thinking, I'm not fucking paying for this. There's nothing here. What am I gonna tell her I'm paying for? I just threw the wrapper away and walked out.
They got him on camera. He's done. You can't walk to another Bucky's ever again. He's cooked. He's cooked for life.
Just like that biscuit was.
Alrighty, peeps. I think this is a good spot to end it. So outros. Plug your socials, announcements, favorite part of the podcast. And our outro question will be, what's a good old game from your childhood? So I am SquallRush. Check out the link tree in my description, wherever you're watching, or in my bio. I got a secondary link tree for my backup accounts, so check those out. Let's see. I got the Buy Me a Coffee account, so if you want to support your boy on there, you can. And the announcements is the same one from earlier. I got the new updates from Sparking Zero. Me and the homie DT Dub, check those out. And I recorded the whole thing and edited it into a video, so check it out on Rumble and YouTube. See, favorite part of the podcast. I enjoyed going over the gaming awards. Just talking about like our experiences and our knowledge of the game into different aspects. Let's see, and then a good game from my childhood. I I really enjoyed Mario, Super Mario Bros. On the Game Boy Color. No, regular Game Boy, before there was color. I remember playing that a lot as a kid. I think 7 Ninja, go for it.
7 Ninja 7. You can find me on Rumble, Game Joe, MeWe. I enjoyed the podcast, specifically when we were not talking about Cowboy Bebop. I enjoyed that particular moment. Here, a favorite game. A favorite game from my past was Crash Team Racing.
Interesting choice. Any announcements? You got any videos you cooking up?
I'll probably be playing the finals for the coming days. I still need to get that Dan to Dan episode out. And I looked at an anime called Look Back. It was a movie talking about focusing too hard on your career as well as enjoying the time with others.
All right.
Pretty good.
Hunter Bronx.
Cold sauce.
What's up, everybody? My name is Hunter. You can find me on TikTok at Hunter on Tick. I'm the most handsome man on this podcast. I'm the most handsome man.
Why you always lying?
I'm the most handsome man in the world. I'm the most handsome man in the galaxy.
Why you always lying?
I'm the most handsome man in your wife's dreams.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Oh shit. Here we go again.
He's done for.
Well, I was jealous as a motherfucker. Also, I do happen to be the guy that Squall is scared to play in Pokemon TCGP because, I mean, I accepted this friend request about 10 fucking minutes ago and I ain't got no challenges yet. I don't know what the fuck, I don't know what he's waiting on. But my favorite part of the podcast tonight was when we was talking about Cowboy Bebop and
Oh Lord, big word. The brain drop got him.
I thought it was really nice. I thought that I said some really good shit during that segment. And a really important game from my childhood was Star Fox 64.
Not a bad choice.
Okay.
Great choices. Well, alrighty, everybody. That was Nerding Out. Thank everyone for being here. Thank you, viewers. Thank you, chat, or panel, I should say. Yeah. So we got Senzu Talks this Wednesday, so tune in for that. We missed last week because I was doing some OT and I was gonna be having no sleep for if I did that one. So this week we will continue that. And after this podcast is over, I'm about to whoop Hunter's ass in some Pokemon trading card game. So I'm about to record that. Be on the lookout for a video on that shortly.
Do the Why You Lying sound.
Alrighty, peeps. Y'all have a good one.
So full of shit.